I thought a change of scenery would be great. So I'm here in Orange Beach, looking around. It's beautiful, of course, but the main thing for us is you can find a ton of marine life here at Orange Beach. Just on this trip so far, I've seen some adorable frisky little crabs. Oh, and I also saw some bottlenose dolphins. How amazing is that? Have you found some cool stuff when you come to the beach? What about shells? Do you find shells? I know I do. We're going to talk a little bit about shells, and we're going to do a very cool experiment that you guys can do at home. So, sit back, enjoy the beautiful crashing waves. First things you notice as you start to collect shells is that some of them have these little beveled holes. What causes that? Well, oftentimes it's caused by the predatory moon snail. The snail uses its accessory boring organ that produces hydrochloric acid, enzymes, and other substances that soften the prey's shell. That creates the beveled hole. Once the hole breaks through the shell, the moon snail sticks its proboscis, or trunk, inside the clam, and using the radula, which has 7 rows of teeth, it rasps away the clam's tissue, basically eating it alive. Yikes! Do you ever wonder why you can hear the ocean in a shell? The reason why is the shape of the shell makes it perfect to amplify ambient noise. That's the noise that's around you. As air passes through, it resonates through the curved inside of the shell, making that perfect sound that sounds like the ocean. So there isn't a tiny ocean trapped in your shell, although this was found in the ocean. It's just that ambient noise, making it louder. Yeah, Percy, it's a shell. All right, now we're going to do a simple classic science experiment. We're going to make an ocean in a bottle. For this, you need an empty bottle. I just have an empty water bottle, and I filled it 1/3 of the way with water. So you break it into thirds. 1, 2, 3. 1/3. Then the next ingredient is oil. For this one, you're probably going to need some adult help, and a funnel would be nice too. I don't happen to have one, so I'm going to pour carefully, but this is something that can get really messy if you're not careful. Also, I have blue food coloring. Okay? Simple. So all I'm going to do is open up my lid here, and I'm going to very carefully pour my oil in. Here we go. Here we go. That can get scary, right? Okay, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there is a tractor on the beach right now, and they're combing the beach. Always very cool to watch. I'm sure that you can hear it, but that's what's going on. Awesome. All right, next I'm gonna add blue food coloring. And there's one of 2 ways you can add this. You can add the blue food coloring before you add the oil, but I think it's pretty cool to watch the food coloring fall down through the oil. I'll show you what I mean. All right, how cool is that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is mix this up here. Okay, so now we have the blue mixed in with the water, and what's interesting, if you noticed, when I put the food coloring in the bottle, it didn't really mix with the oil. Oil and water don't mix, even though they're both liquids, and this process is called immiscibility. Just means when liquids won't mix. Makes it perfect for you to make an ocean in a bottle. So oil, water, and food coloring in an empty bottle. It's very soothing, isn't it? So if you have plastic fish or plastic boats, you can add those in there too. But just remember, you're probably not going to get them back because they're going to be filled with oil. But that's called ocean in a bottle. Remember, oil can be messy, so get your grown-up to help. As always, I've had a blast with you guys doing some cool science experiments, and I'll see you again next week.